he's had a bit of a tough start, hasn't he, in terms of fixtures and results. How would you look back at his reign so far, a month in charge, more so? What's the current mood of him?
Yeah, I mean, it's been difficult to really, I think, fairly assess his time so far because, like you said, they have had a really tough run of fixtures. I mean, they've already played Southampton, Leeds, and Leicester, Hull City as well, where they actually got a very good away win. And now they're rounding off the month with Ipswich and Sunderland. So I mean, it has been a very tough month against some of the teams that, well, I think all those teams I've just mentioned have got either playoff ambitions or ambitions of getting into that top two. So it's always very difficult to measure up how a new manager is doing when you're playing against such top quality sides, because I mean the gap between the top of the championship and the rest is just bigger than it's ever been, in my opinion. I think this is the strongest championship we've seen for some time. But I think on the whole we're seeing some signs of progress. I think there were some really encouraging flashes against both Southampton and Leicester. Swansea are creating a lot more chances than they used to under Michael Duff. I mean, I know people don't particularly. Well, people often have a Marmite relationship with it, don't they? But I mean, the XG is definitely improved, which I think many people would say that that's an indicator of progress. But there's no getting away from the fact though that in the cold light of day, it's 5 defeats from 6, and I think the win away at Hull on Saturday was huge, really, because I think it really just kept that relegation zone at arm's length as they try and get through this month. And I wouldn't hesitate to say that they'll have easier fixtures to come, but I think the positive thing for Swansea is that they've got a lot of teams below them or in and around them still to play, and they'll hope that that's an opportunity to pick up points. But Luke's a very different character to Michael Duff. There's a lot of similarities with Russell Martin. There's some differences too, obviously, but it's definitely from that school of thought, and that I would imagine would be the main reason why the Swansea City board decided to hire him. But I think it's too early at this stage to make a really good judgment of him yet. But I think we're seeing signs of progress, but those signs of progress need to be built into tangible results really now.